One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Edge.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now, and later tonight, none other than...
From the top! Took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Ooh, and Samu fights back.
Man. Targeting the throat there.
Now slow Rick for the moment.
Samu making an example of his opponent.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast. He's able to reverse it. The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
Makes the much needed tag.
Shaking power slam.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Clothesline! And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the Head Shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Slam. Oof. Oh, man.
Punch right in the head.
As was set up in the corner of the ring. Fatu drawing a big reaction from the crowd.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. Ooh! Oh, Steiner anticipated that.
They pick the ankle and a back elbow.
And now placed in the corner.
Oh my goodness, double gut buster. That might have broken some ribs.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott.
Uh-oh.
And the camel clutch.
Camel clutch. Great way to break it. And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Backslide. Pinning combination. He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else. Rough landing. Good defense there.
Shoulder tackle. Looking for something big here.
Found it thrown into the top rope.
Oof. He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Yank right off the apron.
Oh, no.
From the top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Scott gets waylaid. Ducked underneath.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Effective counter. Samu setting himself up top.
Blast off. What's he got planned for him?
Diving headbutt.
Fatu took some crucial damage there.
And Steiner attacked like a corner dog there.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
He's in a bit of agony now.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
What now?
Oh, not to the belly. Oh, my gosh. What one hand.
And that blow has him wavering.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out.
Launched right out of the ring. Bam! Headed to the top rope.
Look out! Down with force. And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Boom! Face first. He puts him into the corner.
Woo-wee.
Up on the shoulders. Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. Then a knee right to the throat.
Samu messing with them, clearly trying to force an error.
For a big leg drop.
Ooh, connects on the kick. Scott timed that one.
Back and forth trading reversals.
Just like that, Rick finds a counter.
Delivering the suplex.
Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Then a knee right to the throat.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Suplex.
That kick will stop me in your tracks.
It's out of the way of that one.
Textbook fireman's carry. takeover. Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
Oh.
Now this is just classless.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this.
A warning and a challenge from Samu. We could see a count out here. Painful attack focused on the chest.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Sent to the corner.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Oh, man. Jarring headbutt. Suplex.
Launched. Oh, God, that hurt.
Overhead chop. For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third win.
Double leg takedown. Got the shoulders down. Reverse the leverage and into a... Oh, come on. Did he really need to stop the pin like this?
Placing him in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, he timed that counter well.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Pulled back into the ring, and he's clearly on his last legs now.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
This has to be it.
2. And the Head Shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest
on his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title. He wants to prove Helmsley is just a snide and arrogant blowhard who doesn't deserve to be champion.
Only one of these men will leave this ring arena from the top.
Oh, piercing elbow, throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the title.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Cinching up their opponent into...
Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
There it is, the people's touch.
And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. And Ryan trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy's going to be phenomenal.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Oh, short clothesline hits its mark.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from...
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission. Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Ducked underneath.
German suplex turns the tides.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia, Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex. No.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of
Oh, look at that!
In trouble here.
Oh, what a great counter. That'll break it up. Ooh. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more
to the sky.
Oh my, apron senton.
Hunter is getting...
Cobra clutch cinched in.
And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Clothesline.
And he gets set back into the ring. Setting course to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Maivia dishing it out now.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never say die attitude of this young superstar.
And he gets it from his dad. He gets it from his grandfather. Maivia knows nothing less than to... Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. The official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following cunt.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia. Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is Well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
The High Chief just refusing to be intimidated.
The animal has no idea what to make of Maivia.
Crank in the head. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm with the High Chief.
Big slam.
Gets lifted into position. Gets slammed down. George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
George beats him to the punch.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there. Steel is becoming a bloody mess in there. Oh, God. Brutal chop block.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazy.
From the heavens, big-time splash.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Fist drop.
Ooh! The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt. Agonizing.
Ooh! George with great awareness.
Take it over.
Go for the win here.
Still in it with a quick kick out.
How on earth could he not keep him down for even one at this point?
Counters to gain the advantage. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body.
Right on the arm. Boom!
Nice takedown, stacked for the...
Oh, turning the pin around. What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
He saw that being telegraphed.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Just cranking the head.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Peter Maivia. And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now. From the top.
That unraveled on George. George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Strong kick. My goodness. Oh! Maivia just dominated the animal with that one. Quick back elbow detours that offense. Setting up again.
Backbreaker.
Realign your vertebrae. Maya Via can taste it now.
Oh, kick out. Oh, my God.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering.
He's going back to the well. So much damage inflicted.
No way, Steel. Coming back from that.
And a kick out. What on earth?
You gotta be kidding me. What just happened?
I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Steel now just trying to survive. Focus now being put on attacking the leg area.
Really zeroing in on his leg now, looking to damage the base.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Pain just painted. Oh, able to punch his way out. Going right after the arm of their opponent, applying the arm bar. Nice takedown. Just twisting. Ooh.
And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move.
Oh. Making a move, but is it the right moment?
Powerbomb! He's dragged right off the cage, down to the mat.
This late, even a fall from that height can cost you the match. Oh, not to the belly!
Uh-oh. Camel clutch locked in, agonizing submission hold. Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain beat.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Big impact. Stiff headbutt. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Momentum.
The target's been acquired once more.
Landing on the spine.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those.
2 count. And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
And there will be a coronation. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jack's just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
What a shot by Nia Jax.
Anything can happen in WWE. It used to be a tagline, but it's the truth, and Lyra Valkyria is living it.
Over the last 12 months, Lyra has already knocked off the likes of Becky Lynch and Io Sky, but she's never faced anyone the size of Jax. This is a first for her career. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown? Placed against the turnbuckles. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Stuck in the tree of woe and just having their face stomped. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Oh, headbutt.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Release back suplex. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
And that was a heck of a heave we just saw. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Well, if you're Lyra Valkyria, what do you do to pull off a massive upset tonight?
Well, Lyra's a technical wizard, Cole. In fact, from a technique perspective, she may actually have Nia Jax outgunned. And beyond relying on her technique, if I'm Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE, Triple H, going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen.